Alright guys, let's start our first first episode of the series. You know that I always like to talk about tires when I talk about cars, but let's make an exception this time. And actually I think it's useful to talk about the identification of cars. So when it comes to identification, it's not just the look of a car, the exterior. So let's look at the proper identification of a car. Let's look around. When it comes to identification, usually you identify a car with a model year and the make and a model. So for example, this is a 2007 model year, a Mazda 3. So Mazda is the make, the model is a 3, and look at here that this is a 2013 Toyota Camry. So the make is Toyota and the model is a Camry, and obviously the model year is 2013. Now when it comes to model year, that's different than the actual manufacturing date. So if you have a vehicle, let's say 2013, the car might be made at late 2012. So that they can push the cars earlier on the market. So let's look at the birth date of the car. Usually the birth date of a car, you can find it on the B pillar of a vehicle, on the driver's side. Let's look at here. Alright, so this is the plate of the 2013 Toyota Camry, the plate on the B pillar. So you can see that from this plate you can tell that this car is made in Indiana and is on May 2013, and it also tells you the transmission model number and the engine model number and a bunch of other information. And from here you can also tell the gross weight of the car and also other safety information here. So next to it is the tire inflation label. Now we'll talk about that later when we talk about tires. So for now we can skip this. So when it comes to identification, each car is assigned a unique identification number. It's called a vehicle identification number, VIN, V-I-N for short. So usually that you can find that on the lower left corner of the windshield. So for this case, that the New York State registration label has the VIN there. You can see that, and also you can also there's a plate that's attached to the car behind the glass. Sorry for the glare, but you can tell that that's the identification number 4T, 4BF, 1FK, and so on and so forth. And these are the series of unique identification of a car.